Hello everyone, welcome to Let's Play Doom. I thought I don't know, this is just the one I felt like playing the most after I finished Donkey Kong Country. I really had to think about it for a lot longer than I thought I would though. So, it's so weird to do intros on a new LP because I can't say in the last episode we did this, because in the last episode we did nothing because there was no last episode. But yeah, this is OG Doom, or rather, OG Doom on Switch, which includes the fourth episode, which was originally referred to as the Ultimate Doom, but it's just referred to as Doom on Switch, so I'll refer to it thusly as well. I'll put 1993 in the title to differentiate it from 2016, which I'll probably end up playing later. But yeah, this is... Sorry, it's taking a bit to load. Here we go. Um, sorry. Yeah, I'll let this part play through, just so you can kind of get a taste of the gameplay. It's fun. It's retro now. This game is older than I am. Granted, so is Donkey Kong Country. So, but it's fun. Hang on, I think the volume might be a bit too loud. Sorry, I'm just messing with the game volume so it doesn't drown me out. That looks okay, I think. If it's too loud, I'll fix it later. Or too quiet, I mean, but whatever. Yeah, we'll go on to a new game. As you can see, there are 4 separate episodes here, so this will be my first FPS LP, so that'll be neat. We're breaking into a new genre. And you might be tempted, like, sorry, you might be tempted, like I was, to go for the highest difficulty, but if you click on it, it'll warn you that it's not remotely fair, and they're not lying. It's really beyond my skills. I apologize, but I will play Ultraviolence, which still has the maximum number of enemies. So, without further ado, there are a lot of mechanics in this game. I mean, there are a lot of mechanics in any game, but I understand more of them because I follow Decino, and I can't recommend Decino enough to people who are interested in learning more about the mechanics of this game. I'll try and do my best to explain some of them, because there are a lot of things. I know I talked about over-explaining in that last LP, but there are a lot of things that you might not be able to intuit. So as they come up, I'll reference them. The thing about all damage in this game is that it's all randomized. Like, different projectile types do different amount of damages. It's not consistent. Yeah, grab. I found a secret there. You check here, you can see the number of enemies, items, and secrets you found, and that there are total in the level, so it's very useful. Again, I'm not going for 100%, because, I mean, the goal is just to get to the end of the level, I guess. I mean, the thing is, the only thing you can actually get 100% of in this game is kills. You can't get 100% items in every level because some levels have multiple of one item that you can only carry one of in that level. So you straight up are not able to pick up both of them. And also, just due to certain oversights, some secrets in this game are just straight up inaccessible. So you literally cannot get 100% of those anyway. So I don't know. To me, items, secrets, and kills in this game are just, they provide rewards. There's incentive to do them in and of themselves just because items are obviously good. Secrets usually have good items. And kills, obviously, you want fewer things that are trying to kill you. So, due to that, I'll probably end up getting a pretty high number of all of them anyway, but I'm not going to go out of my way to make sure I get everything. Like, the goal is just to reach the end of all the levels. And each episode does have one secret level, which I don't necessarily know how to find all of the secret levels, but you can access them all from the level menu, so if I end up missing them, I will simply do that. I'll tack that on at the end of each episode. When I say episode, I obviously mean like the episodes in the game, not of the LP. Like the each in-game episode will take multiple like let's play episodes. But yeah, that was the first level. Really easy. It's just to start us off, but now we have a shotgun, which is a lot stronger than the pistol, and it's basically your bread and butter for this game since it burns out of ammo a lot slower than everything else does, and there are a lot more shells. Or I guess there are a lot of bullets too, but you burn through those faster. Or, well, not necessarily. I don't want to spoil too much, but like, I mean, with the pistol, like, it doesn't burn through ammo that fast. But you'll see. I'll explain what I mean later. But here's more armor. Yeah, armor in this game doesn't work like just extra health. Like there are a regular. If you pick up a security armor, this is a mechanic that I learned from Decino that's not explicitly explained in game. But if you pick up a security armor, which is the green one, your armor will go up to 100%, and all damage you take, the 1/3 of that will be transferred to the armor. Whereas if you pick up a Mega Armor, which is the blue one, your armor will go up to 200%, and 50% of all damage you take will be transferred to that armor. And so the amount of damage that gets transferred to the armor purely depends on which type of armor you picked up last. So since we picked up a Mega Armor last, half of all the damage we take will go to the armor instead of to our health. But if your health reaches 0, it doesn't matter how much armor you have, you're still dead. So you gotta be mindful of that. Yeah, here's a red key card, which is just what I needed. Yeah, there's a lot of health flying around too, so you're not really in that much danger. As far as Doom games go, the OG is really the easiest one. So it's not that hard at all. Like, and also you can create save states. So it's even if you're stuck in a bad position, you can just um sorry, you can just reload the save state you created. This is a box of bullets. It has 50 bullets in it, but we're already at max bullet capacity, so cannot carry anymore. I did switch to the pistol just to try and use up more of those so I could carry some of the extras and thus end up saving shells, but I mean, you're never really, unless you just suck and miss all the time, like you're never really in any danger of running out of ammo. They provide you with plenty. And here's more health. Here's a secret. I'm not sure if I remember how to get to it, but there's a chainsaw there. If we don't get this one, we'll get another one later. Those are very, very good weapons in that they expend no ammo. So if you run out of ammo, you can still punch things, but it does very little damage. Whereas the chainsaw doesn't extend your range by any, but it does a lot more damage than just punching does. Yeah, here's a box of shells, so those have 20 shells, but we can only carry 4 more, so unfortunately they do disappear even if you can't carry all of them. Like, even if you can only carry up to one extra, it still disappears. And another thing I didn't explain that kind of threw me off when I first played this game, but I've since gotten used to it to the point where I take it for granted and thus forgot to explain it, is that there's no vertical aiming in this game. Like, you just have to line yourself up horizontally with an enemy and it'll automatically aim vertically for you. So that's nice. It's convenient. And yeah, this is... Oh, wait, what? I missed something here. What is... Oh, that's just... Yeah, I forget how to get up here. Sorry, I'm not an expert on this game. There are a lot of things that I'm not aware of, but I do know how to beat this game, and that's really what I cared about as far as doing a Let's Play of it goes. Like, Doom games are not the type of game that I concern myself with 100%ing for reasons I've already explained. Oh, okay. Thought there was an imp blocking my path, but there was not. But yeah, that was the nuclear plant. We are making good progress. Episode 1 is by far the easiest. It doesn't ramp up a little bit difficulty. It's still by far the easiest Doom game overall, but I mean, this isn't the hardest it will get. It will get a bit more difficult in later episodes. And here we're introduced to specters and demons, I haven't been saying the name of all the creatures we're fighting, because unlike Donkey Kong Country, in this game you don't get the name of them in-game. That was left to the instruction manual. You do in Doom 2. Once you beat Doom 2, you get a staff roll, or not a staff roll, like before the staff roll you get the name of every single monster, so I'm using the names from that, but you don't actually see them in this game. So far we've seen zombie men, shotgun guys. I'm sure you can figure out which ones those are. Imps are the brown ones, and then demons are the pink ones, sometimes colloquially referred to as pinkies. And specters are just the semi-invisible demons. Uh, Zombie men have 20 HP apiece. Shotgun guys have 30 HP apiece. Imps have 60 HP apiece. I don't know why I'm saying apiece. Like, I'm sure you get that, but whatever. Uh, Demons and Spectres both have 150 HP, so they're quite durable, but we'll meet way more durable things down the line, so far everything is getting taken out pretty quickly, so not a huge deal. But yeah, like I said, all damage is randomized. I don't remember the ranges exactly for most of them. For some reason, I do remember Imp's range. Their fireball can do anywhere from 3 to 24 damage in interval. Ugh, no, I had it right the first time. In multiples of 3. Sorry, this game's really fast paced. It's hard to. This is probably harder than Donkey Kong Country to play and concentrate on the gameplay at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. I got kind of sad because I was thinking about like what I wanted to LP next, and just, like nothing's really appealing. I don't know why. I guess I'm just not feeling like gaming right now. But like, Oh Reliable here was the one game that actually kind of sounded fun to play in this very moment. Like I felt like recording, but like no individual game was really tickling my fancy. And this one was slightly more than the others, so I thought, you know what, screw it, I'll do it. There's a ton of Doom games, including add-ons that the Switch generously gives me. So there's like plenty of those, so I might as well jump into this franchise. One of my absolute favorite game franchises ever. I haven't played I haven't played the most recent ones though. I haven't played Eternal and I haven't played Dark Ages. I have Eternal, I just haven't played it yet. I played 2016 and I really like that, so it's not like I'm biased against the modern ones. So, but yeah, this is the one that started it all. You jump on a blue key, or you don't jump on it. There's no jumping in this game, but I actually haven't played that many games where you can jump. I think Donkey Kong Country is the only one I have. I mean, Mario Super Sluggers, you can. Oh yeah, Mario Super Sluggers, you jump in the game, like if you're fielding, so never mind. But yeah, most games I have Let's Played you can't jump in, like Pikmin or Luigi's Mansion. It's funny that a game starring Luigi you can't jump in at all, but that's just all or most Luigi's Mansions. You can kind of pseudo jump in 3, but I don't know, I don't really count that. But yeah, luckily this game does give you a map, so if you're ever lost, like if you're a terrible navigator like I am, it really helps. But the levels in this game aren't that complicated compared to future Doom games, so it's like I'm still usually pretty good. Now we picked up a green armor there, so now uh, the armor will only take 1/3 of the damage we are accumulating. Yeah, so now our health is going down a lot faster than it was, so it might not even always be the smartest strategy to pick up a green armor, even if if you pick up a mega armor and then you're below 100%, like you could. And if you don't know how it works, like you're gonna think, oh, well, why not grab the armor and up it to 100%? There's no reason not to, but there actually could potentially be a reason not to. You know, if you want to continue to take half damage instead of 1/3, but I was at 60% and I figure, I kind of would rather have a greater armor percentage because armor drops are a lot less common than health drops, so I'd rather just have more armor, to be honest. Like in the long term, I feel like it kind of balances out. Yeah, it's armor drops and health drops will they count as items. It's really weird what does and doesn't count as an item in this game. Like health, like the full armors don't, but like the ones that give you 1% a piece do. I don't know. It's just really weird and like also weird what does and doesn't count as a secret because you find something and you expect a secret, but it's not a secret. Like those tell you outright. Like you get a whole sound effect, and the game literally says you found a secret or something like that. But yeah, 85. There aren't that many demons per level compared to future Doom games as well. Like you get hundreds in one level in Doom 2. It's crazy. But here it's a lot more manageable. Like it's mostly about navigating the levels just as much as fighting monsters. So like it's almost as much of a puzzle game as it is a combat game. So yeah, there's just I think we're picking up a lot of the basics now. Um, yeah, there's nothing we haven't encountered anything super durable. Like episode 1 is almost like a tutorial. I know. Here is Mega Armor. I'll wait to grab it in case I get shot, and that way I'll have even more armor. But or I won't have more armor, but I'll have increased the difference. I guess I don't freaking know. But yeah, you can pick up armor pickups at 200%, but your health and armor cap at 200%. You can't get them to go any higher. But so yeah, there's not really any reason unless you just want a higher item percentage. So yeah, the map fills out as you explore areas, which is also nice because you can tell where you have and have not been before, which is very neat. And here we go, a whole bunch of imps, but more importantly, excuse me. More importantly, a blue keycard, but what I was referring to, more importantly, here's a chain gun, which makes bullets not feel completely useless. And it's also what I meant when I said, like, bullets usually burn out faster than shells do. Because, like, the chain gun is very useful, as you can see, but it does burn out extremely quickly. So, I mean, you can still get away with using it for a little while, but eventually you're gonna run out and you're gonna have to go back to shells. There are a lot of bullets, but, like, even then, I don't think they can keep up if you're only using the chain gun. That's why the shotgun, like, you almost never run out. Even if you're only using the shotgun, it takes a while for you to run out of shells. So, yeah, this is tight corridors. There's also, you can see that they get stunned more if you shoot them with the chain gun. And that's because every enemy has a different pain chance, which is the chance of it entering its pain state every time it takes a hit. And every time it takes a hit, every time it enters its pain state, it has to, like, restart its attack process, I guess. So it just kind of, whoa, it kind of just stuns it so that it can't attack you briefly. So if you can keep up that barrage, then yeah, as you can see though, we ran out of bullets really fast. So oh no, I'm actually getting kind of low on health right now. I'm very low on health. I'm actually gonna create a save state. Yes, I don't usually die on the first episode, so I don't normally have to use save states. But if I'm talking this much, I guess that makes it a lot harder. Here's the yellow card key. This will be the final level of this episode, or of the LP episode, not the game episode. There are still a few more of those. But yeah, we're coming up right on the end here, and here's the exit. Box of bullets, very useful. Thank you. And whoa, 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 whoa! I'm missing a thing. I missed a whole room. I skipped an entire room. I don't think I want to skip this room because if this is the room I'm thinking of, there's something good here. But yeah, I want to at least show off a little bit more. This is not the room I was thinking of, but still the good things here. Boxes of rockets, which we can't use because we don't have a rocket launcher yet. But I don't know why I'm even taking you guys on. I can just walk away from you. and then enter the next level with more ammo, but whatever. I'm not doing that. So, yeah, we got almost all of them, and yeah, that'll be it for the first episode of Let's Play Doom. So, in the next episode, we shall uh take on Phobos Lab. So, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Ciao.